Liverpool v everybody. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't clear at this point, it's clear that the Bournemouth game was just a write-off. It was really based upon the opponent, and I don't know when we'll see anywhere near just that sort of intensity or attack-minded football. At this point, honestly, just the way we're disjointed, it's really for me about getting the points. Until a few guys get back. Jota's back, of course he didn't start. Match is back. We got a few guys back. Nunez was back from suspension. I don't really know what the issue is. I really hope young Fabio is not doesn't have a serious injury. That was a pretty nasty collision with Onana, who I thought was pretty good for them today. Also thought their right back was really good as well. Patterson, I think his name was, and their goalkeeper, who we like to compare to a particular dinosaur amongst our fan base. But I thought overall, I've never been a fan of counting possession as a major stat. But obviously, as usual, we had more of the ball. Everton, I thought, played well today at home at Goodison Park. These games, a draw is always something that could happen. I kind of forgot that they had signed Ghana Gay. I'm not sure why he didn't start, but I guess they just signed him recently. But yeah, for us, just so one-dimensional, man. Not enough balls up top, I think, to Nunez, in my opinion. He got some chances, but couldn't finish them. He just didn't look great. That could just be he hasn't been playing in a while in a competitive match. Don't want to cancel him out in terms of his career at Liverpool, of course, at this point. But we had our chances too. But so did Everton. We had two off the bar in one sort of moment in play. I think one was Nunez. The other was can't remember who the other person was that hit it off the cross, but maybe Luis Diaz. But yeah, obviously frustrating to draw again since the third in a row. It's nine points from 18. Not great. Worst start under Klopp to this point. So look, enough players on the pitch to get a better result here. So yeah, it's beyond frustrating that we didn't get it. It really is frustrating not to have gotten the 3 points here, and also just frustrating another rival of us next to Man United that we just don't. The effort was there for the most part, but some of the passing was just so disappointing today. So we had our chances. We had plenty of shots on target. Some of them we didn't really make the keeper work for. The ones he did have to work for, he did pretty good on. Got to admit that. So it is what it is. 0-0 at Goodison Park. Just another frustrating result. And again, like I said, right now, of course, you can break apart the performances and things like that, and you probably do that more when you get a result like this that isn't really in your favor. But again, right now, it's just the way we're playing. I'm just happy to get a result however we can do. So if we don't play well, we can get something out of the game, great. Until I see something different, because right now, again, it's just very, very one-dimensional. It's Trent Alexander-Arnold or bust. I just don't understand it. And I like some of the changes we made. It's a 4-2-4, a lot of attackers on the pitch. We had Milner right back at one point. Then we moved Milner towards the midfield and put it looked like at least that we had Gomez. Oh no, maybe Milner did finish. I feel like Milner finished in the midfield and Gomez was right back, but I could be wrong. I'm still just dying to see that 4-2-3-1. I'm not sure why. I thought when Firmino came on, we were going to play something similar to that, and it was but it was more of a 4-2-4. But the 4-2-3-1 is just, it's screaming to be used. I mean, with the players we have right now, the way we're playing, I think a 4-2-3-1 would be, the best way moving forward for the meantime. So, but, Klopp is dedicated to 4-3-3. So the fact that myself or anyone else is talking about it is kind of silly. Until Klopp sees it and makes the change, it's pointless to even talk about. So, but that's me. That's it. Could try to watch the rest of these games. It's a good thing that this weekend is kind of exciting. I'm in Baltimore for house music festival, so hopefully that'll lift my spirits. But yeah, just another result that's just so frustrating. Performance is so frustrating beyond a couple of moments here and there. It's just, it's Everton. You want to see us come out and really, really see a bit more bite. give Everton credit. They played pretty well, and like I said, created enough chances to win the game. I'm so glad Connor Cody's goal was chalked off. It looked offsides in live play. When they showed it back, it was clearly offsides, and it's good to see him get his goal chalked off with all that extra goofy celebrating he was doing. So anyway, 0-0 at Everton at Goodison Park. Dust ourselves off, try again. Champions League is the next match, and then back to the Premier League against, can't remember, but hoping we can turn this around, man. Obviously the next few weeks, hopefully we can get Thiago back at some point. I don't know what the timetable is on him, but also that would have, Jota be back a few more days, more training, Nunez, more training. Got to figure something out. The one-dimensional predictability of our players we've been found out, and if we're not getting anything from Trent, it doesn't seem like we're, from that side of the pitch also, it doesn't seem like we're doing much of anything. Everything else is kind of a prayer, inshallah. So try to enjoy the rest of the weekend, guys. See you guys soon.